Okay, well, we're sitting down today to talk about something a little bit different. On Sunday, you're undertaking a fundraising effort for a very, very worthy cause. So tell us a little bit more about that.
So Sunday we're doing a walk. We're walking Ben Lomond. I think there's maybe about 20-30 of us doing it for Beatson Cancer Charity. Just on my mum getting bowel cancer last year and the amount of work the hospital done to help her and get her through her treatment.
Yeah, let's go back to last year. Tell us a little bit about what the sort of last 9 months have looked like for your family.
Been tough 9 months since July last year, and found out just after the Commandant game actually. She went for a couple of scans and found a tumour there in her bowel, and I think from then it was just, she was really fortunate with how early we caught it. She was lucky with scans, got a couple of cancellations, she got a cancellation, so I'm very fortunate that way.
And I mean, the diagnosis must have come as a massive shock, obviously. Tell us a little bit more about your mum and what she means to you and your family.
Well, she's a massive part of my life, obviously. Like, I think every mum is. So I think she just always came to my games every week, and I think just seeing her going through a tough time, it was hard, but I think just staying positive as a family, and it helped her day to day. And
how's she getting on now?
Yeah, she's doing well. She's finished all her chemo at the end of December, so thankfully she got all her scans back and they're cancer free, so just thankful for that. And now she's got a wee minor operation left, and hopefully that's her in the all clear.
And how did the Beatsons sort of support you and your family during that time?
They were brilliant, to be fair. Even though she was only up there a couple of days a week for her chemo, just the amount of work they do and how at home they make you feel when you're in there. Because you come in there for long days, 7-8 hour days in there yourself, getting chemo. So I think my mum just said how good a place it was, and even when I went in, you see, it opens your eyes, you see how many people are battling such a bad disease, and it's really eye-opening. And
obviously, as you said, now deciding to do some fundraising for the Beatson, is that something your whole family are sort of keen to get going?
Yeah, I think we thought after mum had been all through it and we get good news and stuff, just how can we give back to a charity, how can we help out, and it might be small but it's still raising money for a great cause and helps them for funds as well going forward, so yeah.
And can you sort of put into words the difference that their support made to what your mum went through?
I think just, as I said, like just there, like making her feel at home, and when she went up she was just like, it was as if she was in her own house. It was so comforting, and always in checking on her, and even with us they were constantly speaking to us and letting us know how she was getting on, and I think that way it was just really good.
And how can people still donate to the fundraiser?
So on my Instagram there's a link at the top of my profile. I'll probably reshare it this week. It's the last week to try and raise some more money. I think we've raised about 2,500 already, so I want to try and get to the 3,000 mark by Sunday hopefully. So yeah, on my Instagram page there's a link, and I'll reshare it onto that and onto Twitter as well, so yeah.
And yeah, as you say, almost $2,500 already raised. What has that support meant to you?
It's been brilliant for everybody, just people that I have, for fans, and the messages they send are nice. Mum sees them as well, so she's grateful and thankful that they're obviously supporting a great cause, and just to raise more money for what I say is a great cause.
And it's something that unfortunately so many people go through at some point during their life. So what would your message be to families that are maybe going through what your family's gone through in the last few months? I
think it's just stay positive as a family, support the person that's not well, and it's tough times. I've seen that when I went to hospital, some stories that mum was speaking to some people in there that are ill, and you don't know how lucky you actually are until you go into the Beatson. You see how many people day to day that's a struggle for them, and I think it's just stay positive as a family and just help the person through it.